Hello, all you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to Returning to You, the real you. Here I share my own lived experience along with tools and resources that have helped me in my recovery from alcohol abuse, recovering from divorce, and trying to find healthy romantic love post-divorce, recovering from a lifetime of people-pleasing, finally learning to stand up for myself, listen to my inner voice, and be my own best friend, truly love myself. This week I wanted to talk about addiction versus connection. Addiction versus connection. Two opposites. Today, I was blessed to give a lead sharing my story of addiction in a treatment center. It was kind of a last minute thing. They needed someone to fill in. What do our minds do immediately when we're presented with an opportunity like that? Well, I was going to do this, or come up with any number of excuses. That's usually my sign that I should do something. Not talking about doing anything unsafe but uncomfortable in the sense of, I don't really feel like doing it, but I should. There's a reason why it's uncomfortable. There's something there. There's beauty there. If you work that uncomfortable muscle, just dive in. There's definitely light on the other side of that. 100% true. So today, the opportunity presented itself for me to speak at a treatment center, and the connection versus addiction topic kind of came up organically in my speech. I think it's an important one. Whenever you're struggling with any sort of addiction, whether it's substances or food or shopping or whatever it is, addiction is very isolating. It's a progressive disease where over time you isolate more and more and more, go inside your head more and more and more, become more and more miserable because you're shutting yourself off from the rest of the world. It's not a good place to be. And if you're there, if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's addiction, a progression of separateness, going inside, isolating. Connection, though, that's where the cure lies. And that's why it's so important to push yourself to do things that are uncomfortable, to connect with others, because it'll slowly pull you out of it. It really will. Now, connection in terms of, my first point, number one about connection. Listen for the similarities in other people's stories. So what our mind wants to do most of the time is look at the differences between us and other people. So going to a recovery meeting, my first recovery meeting, I felt like I didn't belong. I'm not this messed up. I'm not alcoholic enough to be in this room. Well, I'm glad I did not just quit after that very first meeting I attended. I found another meeting and another. I checked out some different meetings, and I found one that really vibed with me. I liked the vibe. It just seemed like normal people there, just like me, who are trying to be better. who want to stop and stay stopped drinking. That's number one, is keep trying. If something doesn't work the first time, try some different options there. And listen to the similarities in people's stories, because they're there. They really are. We're all in our own ways struggling within this thing called life. And if you connect to the similarities of what people are going through and struggling with, that builds the connection, and it helps you feel like you're not alone. That's number one. Listen for the similarities in stories. Number two, inspiration that comes from connection. Find someones that have what you want. Go out there. If it's someone who's sober and seems happy being sober, hey, I want that. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, whether it's with addiction or even if it's something related to business or something you want to get involved in. Surrounding yourself with people who have what you want is going to be so helpful. And I can't stress this enough. We as human beings do not want to ask for help. I definitely am like that. I want to do it all on my own. I don't want to ask anyone for help. That's really a deep-seated thing within me. But being vulnerable, sharing our story, asking others for help, if it's picking up the phone and calling someone who's doing the sobriety thing, who gave you you exchange numbers, someone who has a few years under their belt of sobriety and that's what you want, pick up the phone. I've never regretted once picking up the phone and reaching out to someone. And it just can be a normal chat about life. It doesn't have to be like deep, dark secrets being revealed in every conversation. Just, hey, I was just calling to say hi. We tend to we don't want to bother people. Oh, they have so much on their plate. I don't want to be a burden. Oh, I promise you, the person on the other end of the line who's offered their help, you're not being a burden. Of course, I can't speak to every human being, but my own experience, if someone's reaching out to me who could use my support, they are helping me just as much as I am helping them. Even though I have 6 years of sobriety under my belt, I need to be reminded of the early days. I need to be reminded that I can't go back out and start drinking it again. I need to be reminded of what it's like when it's the early days and you're really trying to start this journey of recovery. Also, you don't know what kind of day. I have stuff going on in my life, hard things I'm dealing with. So someone reaching out to me for help gets me out of my own head, connects me to a bigger picture, and you are helping me by asking me for help. I promise you, you are helping me. Think about it. How much does it feels so good to share. Wouldn't it, especially if you're struggling, wouldn't you give anything to be able to share with someone else? Like, that's a beautiful thing. I just wanted to point that out because people that you reach out to for help are more than happy to do it. And you're helping them. I get so much out of when people connect to me for support. So don't worry about being a burden or bothering someone. If they can't talk right at the moment, they'll call you back, right? Connection. It's all about connection. Also, a thing about connection is we can inspire one another. No matter what you're going through, there's other people out there who are or were going through something similar. And that's the beautiful thing. When you meet people in the similar space of what you're trying to do, with me, it's a recovery community. I meet women all the time who have been through some hard ass shit. And you know what? They didn't have to drink. They didn't need to pick up a drink. In many ways, they're thriving as a result of whatever they've been through. And like the light, you can see the light in them. Whatever they've been through, they're able to share more with others. It's so inspiring. So inspiring. Whatever your story is, you inspire others. So that when I go through something tough, I'm like, wow, all these other women are doing all of these really difficult things right now. I'm not alone. I don't have to be alone. I isolated for way too long, and I know where that led. It's nowhere good. Connection. Connection versus addiction. It's a beautiful thing. There's people out there who are waiting for you to reach out and help them. You're helping them in many ways by reaching out to them. I thought I'd share that this week just because it's a good reminder. I need the reminder that connection, it works. I'm a living testament to it, that it works. It takes effort though. It takes getting a little uncomfortable sometimes, but so worth it. You can do it. You can do it. You're not alone. All right, hope you have a blessed week. My Instagram handle is down below. It is Recovered People Pleaser, and also I have a link to a free meditation and mindfulness planner down there too. Have a blessed week. Sending love and light.